Okay, hello everyone. So today in this video I will be discussing two concepts, HCF and LCM. The motto of this video will be to give you the intuition of these two concepts. And I am making this video because I can remember when I was in my 7th or 8th standard. I could calculate these two values, but I never truly understood what does these two values actually signifies. So I hope after watching this video you will get the complete intuition and things will get much clearer to you. And you will be very easily able to decide whether to calculate HCF or LCM for a particular question. So yeah, let's start the video and I will be first explaining HCF. Okay, let's start with HCF. So I understand HCF in a way that suppose you have been given two numbers A and B and you have to find the HCF of these two numbers. Let's say the HCF of A and B is H. Then my definition says that H is the highest number with which if you start jumping then you can reach both A and B. What I mean, let me demonstrate this with an example. So let me draw a number line here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Yeah, and suppose you are standing at 0 and there are two flags, one at 6 and one at 8. Now I tell you that suppose you have the ability to jump only 3 steps at a time. Then what are the positions you can visit? If you have the ability to jump only 3 at a time, then you can be present at 3, 6, 9 and so on. But you can never reach at 8. So we want to get a particular value of this jump, like what should I say? Let me call this jumping ability. So you can neither jump x plus 1 at a time or neither x minus 1. You can only jump x step at a time. So I am saying what is the value of this x, the highest value of this x, so that you can reach both A and B. And here in this example, A is 6 and B is 8. So I am asking you, what is the jumping capability, highest jumping capability with which you can reach both 6 and 8? Suppose you start jumping, suppose you can only jump 9 steps at a time. So if currently you are standing at 0, you will directly jump to 9 and you will skip both 6 and 8. So in this case, 9 is definitely not going to be the answer because you have to visit both 6 and 8. So yeah, we can see that if we have to find HCF, then it has to be less than or equal to 8. Then only we can visit both A and B. Otherwise, it will skip both A and B. Similarly, suppose if you have the jumping capability of 7, then you will directly jump from 0 to 7 and you will skip this 6. So in this case as well, we can see if you have to find the HCF, if you have to visit both A and B, then your jumping capability should be less than or equal to A. Or I should rather write, your HCF should be less than or equal to minimum of A comma B. Then only you can visit both A and B. If H is greater than either A and B, then you are definitely gonna skip one of the number. So yeah, this is one of the important property of HCF, that it has to be less than or equal to minimum of both A comma B. Now here we have finite possibility. We can either jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If we select 7, then we are definitely gonna skip 6. So we are not gonna try for 7. Now let's try for all of these numbers and see which one of them is a valid answer as well as the max possible answer. If we have the capability to jump only one at a time, then we can visit all these cells. So yeah, 1 is one of the candidate for HCF value. Suppose if we can jump only 2 steps at a time, then we can visit all the even numbers. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. So in this case as well, we can visit both A value and B value. So yeah, 2 is also one of the candidate for HCF value. But if we select 3, then with jumping capability of 3, we can never reach 8. So 3 is not gonna be in our answer. Similarly with 4, if we have the jumping capability of 4, we can never visit 6. So 4 is not gonna be in our answer. Similarly with 5 and similarly with 6. So out of these two values 1 and 2, the highest value is 2. So for this example where we have to calculate the HCF of 6 and 8, the HCF is going to be 2. So yeah, this is how I think when I have to calculate HCF. Think of it as jumping capability. You have to find the highest jumping capability with which you can reach both A and B values. And one of the important property of HCF is that it has to be less than or equal to the minimum of both A comma B. Okay. So I think this is all about HCF. And if you have this idea completely clear in your mind, then I think you can solve any problem related to HCF. Now in the next part of the video, I will be discussing the concept of LCM, lowest common multiple. So yeah, see you there. Okay, now let's talk about LCM. So LCM stands for lowest common multiple. And suppose you have to find the LCM of two numbers A and B. Now I think of finding LCM in a way that suppose there are two persons. One has the capability to jump only A step at a time and second can only jump B step at a time. Now I think of LCM as finding the least position X where both of these two persons can be present. So what I mean to say here is that, let me demonstrate it with an example. Let me draw a number line here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Suppose you have to find the LCM when A equal to 3 and B equal to 4. So how I think of finding LCM? Let me show you here. So there are two persons. One can only jump 3 steps at a time and other can only jump 4 steps at a time. So this first person can be present at positions 3, 6, 9 and 12. And this person with jumping capability of 4 can be present at position 4, 8 and 12. Now when I say find the LCM, it basically tells you to find the position at which both of these persons can be present. Yeah, find the least position where both of these persons can be present. So if you see carefully, out of all these numbers, there are no positions where both of these persons can be present, but 12 is the least position where both of these persons can be present. There can be other number beyond 12 where these two persons can be present, but since we have to find the least possible number, 12 is gonna be our answer. So yeah, this is pretty much how I think of LCM. If you have given two number A and B, try to find the lowest number X where both the person can be present if one has the jumping capability of A and other has the jumping capability of B. So yeah, this is pretty much all about LCM, and I hope this video helped you in some way to grasp the concept of LCM and HCF. And if you still have some doubts, then I would suggest you to try solving some words problem and try to relate the concept with the analogy that I have provided in this video. And yeah, if you have any doubt, you can obviously comment on the comment section, and see you in the next video.